Double busy, getting busy, Yo, 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 what's up, it's me, the double busy. Let's get busy learning some hints and tricks about raising armies, or how not to raise armies. So, the first thing I want to show you is that when you hover over the little title shields, it tells you military strength, how many soldiers. So you can get a rough idea of how many soldiers there are. So when you're sitting here thinking, hey, I want to declare war on somebody, like, oh, I'm Denmark and I want to declare war on Sweden. Well, 2,176, 2,395. That sounds like it's going to be pretty even. So you may or may not want to do that. But there is a quick way to see how many soldiers they have. Okay, another way to do it. Anytime you're in these character views, you can hover over the military strength. Notice that 2,395 matches that 2,395. But this gives you a breakdown of levies, knights, and men-at-arms. Alright, let's just make our own men-at-arms. Military, men-at-arms. Let's just add a light footman so we can see what it looks like. And let's let some time pass. There we go. Now you can see how many levies, how many knights, how many light footmen. Okay, now another interesting thing. Look how much the troops have changed in just a few days in the first month. That's one recommendation. When you first start a game, don't declare war on the very first day, because you're going to find out these numbers change a lot. Especially the bigger the realm, the more the numbers change. Like, over here in France, a lot of times they'll be down around, say, 2,000 or 3,000. You run it for a day, or up until the first day of the next month, boom, 4,500. So things change in those first few days. I would not declare war on the first day. Another thing to notice, when you go into the character views, and you hover over the military strength, they give you a descriptor, superior. So King Philip of France has superior military status compared to us. Basically, we would lose. But if we come over here to King Eric, it's similar, and that kind of makes sense. We have about 2,800, he has 2,500, that's pretty similar. Now another thing to notice, when you have allies, they list that down here. So notice that the number here, the quick view, and the quick view are only his own levies, his own knights, his own men-at-arms regiments. That does not include the numbers from their allies. Another place you can find the numbers and descriptors is in the actual declare war buttons. So there are many ways to declare war in terms of button clicking, but once you get to the screen, you can get an idea of what's going on. You'll see how many levies they have. It does the breakdown with the knights and the men-at-arms regiments also. And then it tells you strengths, if you're similar, or it tells you who is superior or who is inferior. Also, if they have allies, it will show the allies, and you can click on the show all buttons to drop them down and see their relative strengths. Another nice thing about the little tooltips, when you have raised raiders, and you come in and you hover over the raidable holding, it tells you at the bottom how much raid loot's available. So, for example, this barony has 4 available, this barony has 23 available, and so on. It also gives you a supply limit, so you can quickly get an idea of, can you fit all of your troops in there without taking too much attrition? How long is it going to take you to get there, and how much loot do they have available? Then, if you click on that county and find out who the guy is, you'll be able to see, where is it? Hover over his title on his picture, you'll be able to see how many soldiers he has, 385. But be careful, because that might not be the top guy. He might actually be the vassal for somebody, and they might have vastly more troops. Okay, so what did we learn here? You can hover over banners to see just a quick idea of troop numbers. You can click on them and hover over their military strength to get a word descriptor, and you can get a breakdown of knights and men-at-arms regiments as well as allies. When you go to declare war on somebody, you'll be able to see that descriptor, their levies, and then you can hover over it and get a breakdown again of their knights and their men-at-arms regiments, and you'll be able to see allies. When you're raiding, you can hover over the holding that you're going to raid and see how much loot there's going to be. And then the best thing to do is go find whoever the top liege is and find their military strength. Then you know that you're possibly going to face at least that strong of troops. The most likely thing to happen is the local guy will raise his own troops to try to fight you off, so you can check out how many he has, but you might want to be wary of his liege also. Alright, I hope you found that useful in figuring out whether or not you're going to want to declare a war, or whether or not you want to even bother raiding a place. So have fun, and don't get killed. Double busy, getting busy, do.